Hi guys, today we all are joining this call not as Sports Royale, we are joining as the Slip Cordon. So today we have got our full strength, six people on panel, six slips, five slips and a gully, if I may say so. It feels like we are the Ricky Ponting generation of the Aussie team, where we've got six slips. So without wasting any time, let me introduce the entire panel. We've got our Ricky Ponting, Karthik Ajay. Karthik is a fellow Miyan student, currently looking for placement. So if any recruiter is watching this video, please drop their LinkedIn profile in the comment. Uh, After this, we've got Aditya Mehta underscore Maika. They are so used to having their names underscore Maika in their placement meetings and everything that they forget that there is a entire different world that is right outside Maika. So, guys, I am there on the other side. I'll see you soon. Thank you for joining this call, and thank you for being part of our family. We have got our newest addition, Mr. Rehan Patel. Talk about India being open to everything, and we've got Rehan here.
Thank you, guys.
We've also got a Sindhi in our midst. We've got Kushagra Aswani. Hi, Kush. You've been there since the very start. You've been my college friend since NMIMS, and I think it's been a journey of 3 years where we've come together. And on this platform, we've got a lot of subscribers and followers on Instagram. To all our 222 big, huge family subscriber base, thank you for coming and welcoming this change. We now will go through this journey of transition and now bring to you the videos via the slip cording now. Kush, do you have something to say?
It's a pleasure to be the only Sindhi in your life right now.
We are hoping that this rebranding effort would bring about a change in the fortune of our YouTube channel.
अबे रीब्रांडिंग करने से अगर कुछ फॉर्च्यून चेंज होते तो आज पंजाब और दिल्ली के पास 5 टाइटल होते।
और और आज माइका के प्लेसमेंट्स भी बेटर होते रीब्रांडिंग किया होता।
ये चीज तो देखनी चाहिए गाइस। अब अभी अगर ये कंटेंट को तुम बोलोगे कि मजा नहीं आ रहा तो फिर तो भाई तुम आगे भाई लेटेंट ही देखो भाई। उसे याद है लेटेंट शूट करना है। So guys, that we are done with the introduction, we'll now move on to the match for today. We'll be doing the review of the GT versus RCB match played at Chinnaswamy, post which we'll be doing the preview of the match tomorrow where KKR take on LSG, correct? So let's
SRH.
सनराइजर्स
SRH, sorry.
सनराइज
So sorry, so I was quite busy today rebranding the entire page, so I could not focus on the match. So now let's talk about the match first. First up, we've had Siraj bowl the opening over, and he made a comeback at Chinnaswamy against his old franchisee. Rehan or Kush, if you can just walk us through what was his approach. Definitely his speed was up, and he was bowling like a man with a mission on a mission. Sorry.
ऑन अ मकसद या
He completed his maqsad. He he has been doing that for quite some time now. It is just that there are people outside who don't want to have him in the side. He has been performing consistently, even in RCB. The way he has bowled, it is just that RCB does not realize the value of the player, and he rightly showed them today why he is a quality bowler. But yeah, you were correct. His pace was definitely up, and he was attacking the stumps. The wicket of Phil Salt was outstanding. He set it up really beautifully. And to come back with the wicket of Liam Livingston, that turned the game around, and he won the player of the match.
So Kush, like,
जस्ट वांट टू ऐड वन मोर
yeah.
थिंग हियर। जैसे लाल कलर देख के तू ट्रिगर हो जाता है, वैसे लाल कलर देख के आज सिराज भी ट्रिगर हो गया।
And obviously, he had a personal reason to do that too. Like, if Kush, you can just walk us through what, from an Indian point of view, had Siraj not like given us that spell, we saw that Rohit Sharma had commented on Siraj that he was also dropped from the Champions Trophy squad. So, how important is this spell from him today, sending across a message to the Indian think tank that I am there, I can bowl with the new ball. You have to take me with you all to England.
So as far as the limited overs setup is concerned, I think he had a point to prove, and not just this game, but I think this entire IPL is going to be very important for him as a bowler. Uh, सारे उसके जो मैचेस है सब में उसका टेस्ट होने वाला है एज अ upfront bowler in the power play and in the death also. And in the last two games, he has been very consistent, picking up 2 wickets in the last game and three today.
Correct.
So it's very important for him to send that message across to the Indian team's management and the support staff that he can be the lead bowler. Because मेरे को ऐसा लगता है कि उसको बहुत sideline कर दिया बहुत easily, because when Bumrah was injured for one and a
Hmm.
half year or so, he was the lead bowler who led the pace attack and who was bowling at a very good pace, consistently hitting the deck hard, picking up those important wickets. And थोड़ा अनफेयर था, मतलब उसको इतना इजीली साइडलाइन कर दिया, बहुत जल्दी भूल गए. टेस्ट में भी आई मीन उसने अच्छा परफॉर्म किया था, बट अगेन 20 विकेट लिए थे उसने टेस्ट सीरीज में
Correct.
बॉर्डर गावस्कर ट्रॉफी में.
Yeah.
Despite that, if he was dropped and if you give that reason कि he is not effective with the old ball, I think it's utter nonsense, I feel. बहुत demotivating होता है for a player when you say that, and that fire is still burning inside him, I feel.
I think given we are now named as slip cordon, people in the
Mm.
slips can see how good Siraj was, and given that there were two slips today, does speak a lot about how well he was bowling. So now moving on to the next question, Aditya, not Maika. ठीक है, 10 दिन बचे उसके बाद तू भी यही बोल सकता है. So, did you watch the match today?
I mean, I saw bits and pieces of it, but I couldn't see the entire match.
We've
But
now got the Mike and Faf again. So please, guys, do hear this out. So I would like to ask, RCB were looking down the barrel when they were 40 for 4 or something, and 50
hmm,
for 4, and they were looking to end up around a score of around 130, 140. They chose to not have their impact substitute being selected in the first innings. Rather, they went for Rafiq Salam. So, uh, just walk us through what was how did the recovery look like? We saw Livingston pitching in. We saw Tim David finishing quite well. So, all in all, they reached to a respectable total, but it was definitely not a winning total on that pitch.
yeah, so I think RCB was definitely at least 25 to 30 runs short on this pitch. I think it was a good recovery from Jitesh Sharma, Livingstone, and Tim David. But again, when you're down 40 for 4, I think you're always against the odds at that point, especially when you lose those wickets in the power play. I mean, I can't nitpick too much on RCB considering their first two matches were pretty dominant. So I can't really say that Salt or Kohli is not performing. Their opening needs to do better. I think this happens to all teams. But yeah, I think they were definitely lacking that sort of venom today in their batting and bowling. I think Bhuvi was great, but yeah, Hazelwood was more expensive than I would have expected him to be. So yeah, I think it was just a case where they were 30 runs short. Yeah.
See, had this RCB bowling lineup been the bowling lineup that Mumbai Indians have, I would have still imagined that they have a shot at defending this target. But I feel that this out of the power play RCB bowling lineup is more of a defensive bowling lineup rather than an attacking one, because I don't see any other attacking bowlers apart from Hazelwood and Bhuvi. And once 5, 6 overs are done and the ball is quite old, they fairly become quite, and anyways they have only 3, 4 overs together remaining, so it becomes quite easy for the opposition, and that's what exactly we saw Sai Sudharsan and Jos Buttler stitching a partnership. And once Sai fell, there was Rutherford and Butler to apply the finishing touches. If any three of you, like anyone from the three of you, would like to comment on the way Jos Buttler paced in his innings. I think he took his time, and then after that he sort of
I'd
started attacking.
I'd honestly like to point out one more issue that RCB does not have a proper spinner. They
Correct.
have made Livingstone and Krunal Pandya bowl their spin overs, which is not good enough in the IPL, I believe. Like, it's okay to get 4 overs between the two of them, but I think the spin option is where they completely lacked. In pace, at least they had Hazelwood and Bhuvi, and you could say to some extent Dayal is okay. But when it comes to spin, they are totally lacking in that.
But see, credit
Uh,
to the Gujarat Titan batters. RCB bowling was not that great, but the way they played, You saw in the last 3-4 games, the approach in the power play has not been that great.
Correct.
Teams have been losing 3-4 wickets consistently. So I thought that is where the openers of Gujarat Titans were spot on, and taking minimal risk and scoring somewhere around 42 in the power play against the likes of a swinging Bhuvneshwar Kumar. That was great from them, and it set up a good template for Jos Buttler to come in and smash those runs. And the way Rutherford also has been playing in the last couple of games, I think he is the perfect number four for Gujarat. His form is
Correct.
also crucial for them going in the tournament. So
Correct.
Gujarat Titans were outstanding today in
Correct.
all formats.
Yep. So now that we've spoken about today's match, we can move on to tomorrow's match. The preview for tomorrow looks like KKR taking on Hyderabad in Hyderabad
Kolkata.
in Calcutta. Correct. So Calcutta is a flat pitch, might not favor spin as per the curator. And we did anyone watch Pat Cummins' video where he's saying that if we are moving to any other stadium, a team would like to play safe, but that's not us. That's not our team. He said that day Aniket Verma had an outstanding innings and still they got 160. If any one of them had also played, they could have crossed 200 easily. So I think what he spoke, it truly stands him apart as a leader. He is a quality leader with, I think he is not able to do it with the ball, but he when he comes to bat, he delivers, right? So all in all, I think the attacking mindset will, I think we might just get to see another 220, 230 score from SRH if they bat first tomorrow.
Totally depends on how the top order batters fare against the bowling lineup of KKR tomorrow. Because now that you've seen 3 games back to back, top order has failed, as Rehan
हाँ
pointed out earlier.
हाँ करेक्ट
और उस रीजन
ओके
से क्या होता है कि मिडिल ऑर्डर पे बहुत प्रेशर आता है एंड SRH have lost 2 on the bounce right now.
करेक्ट
So it'll be interesting to see how they approach this game. Uh, I don't think Pat Cummins will hit the panic button right away. There's still a long way to go in the season. So again, it'll be interesting to see how the top order fares and who will be that one batter who will bat through the innings, hold one end, and the rest of the batters will score runs thick and fast from the other end,
करेक्ट
like how Sudarshan and Butler played the innings today.
करेक्ट
So
सो
I don't think SRH have to change too much in their approach, but they just need to point out one batter who will bat through the innings.
It's more important for KKR actually
करेक्ट
going into this match. Last game was not that great. It doesn't give you a lot of confidence going into this one. And with Narayan and Russell in the side, two aging players and two players that are playing key roles in the side. Narayan with the ball has been okay, not really containing the runs and picking up wickets, something that they expect from him.
करेक्ट
And if you're playing Weber Aurora, you don't really bowl out Andre Russell the entire 4 overs. So
करेक्ट
with them, they just need both of them to be in some sort of form going into this match. And important for them to get runs on the board. Rinku is also not in form. So their batting has to click in order for them to win tomorrow.
Aditya, if you can just walk us through what kind of an approach would Ajinkya Rahane be thinking about? His team has definitely not played the best of cricket. I think they won one match against
Mm.
Rajasthan. That too, the spinners were able to restrict Rajasthan to a normal score. So tomorrow,
Mm.
if they are up against Hyderabad, what kind of an approach would Ajinkya Rahane come out with?
See, I'll be brutally honest. KKR's batting is nowhere near SRH's batting right now. I think at least in bowling there is some sort of comparison between the teams being sort of similar. So I think if it's a flat pitch, then I mean, depending on the toss, of course, KKR has to go hard. They have to put up a score of 200 if they want to do this, because in most cases you would say it's the bowlers who win you the game, but I think in this match it's actually the batsmen that will win the game. And I think right now it doesn't seem like KKR has that sort of explosive top four, top five to do it. I mean, Narayan is like, honestly, it's like a bet that you're playing. He either goes off or he does nothing. So I don't think there's that sort of stability in that batting lineup. I think Rinku Singh is another concern. His form is totally gone off this season. I think those are two key cogs that they need to sort of work on and they need to do better there. So yeah, I think it's going to be a batsman game tomorrow, and I would expect Ajinkya Rahane to go hard if they bat first.
So, who would be your player to watch out for in both the teams, and who do you predict the winner to be tomorrow?
SRH to win.
And the players to watch out for from one
Player
from
to
each team.
watch out. Klassen for me. And
Okay,
in Kolkata, I am hoping that Quinton de Kock gets some runs.
who's you?
So my players to watch out for would be Varun Chakravarti from KKR because I think he should be brought in early, especially in the power play itself, just to slow things down because the SRH batters, especially the top order, they like pace coming onto the bat. So I think they should slow things down a bit in the power play. And from SRH, I would pick Nitish Kumar Reddy, and SRH is likely to win, I think.
Aditya?
Yeah, I think from KKR side, I would also go with Varun Chakravarti because I think he has a good matchup against Travis Head as well. And I think he's the sort of bowler, even if he goes for a few runs, he has the ability to pick up those key early wickets, which are going to be required if KKR has any chance of winning this match. From SRH's side, I would like to go with Ishan Kishan. I think he had that great first match where he scored almost a century or a century. Yeah, he
He did
scored a
score a
century.
century. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think the last two matches might not have gone his way, but I think he's up for another big innings tomorrow. And overall, I still think SRH is going to win.
For me to even, I think that SRH will win. For me, the player to watch out from Hyderabad would be Nitish Kumar, and from KKR would be Venkatesh Iyer. Both similar kind of players, all rounders. One of them is not bowling. Both of them are not bowling currently, but I think both of them have a statement to make because they might be the future captains of these franchises. And obviously, the franchises have invested a lot and they have been underperforming. So tomorrow might just be the day where they express themselves. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching the video. We at the Slip Cordon would love to bring you much more content, provided you subscribe. If you don't, then we stop bringing to you content, or maybe we'll kick you out. Thank you for watching.